A short time after creating this video, news came out about a shooting in Boulder, Colorado. As many of you know, I went to school at CU Boulder, and in fact, I spent one summer living just 3 blocks away from that grocery store. My heart breaks for all the victims involved in this senseless tragedy. Unfortunately, these violent types of attacks have become all too prevalent. And while I'm a firm believer in stricter gun control, I know that isn't the end all be all solution. We have had powerful leaders, media outlets, and social media algorithms that all tap into this hatred. They amplify it, they funnel it, all for their own agenda. The only lasting solution will be for us as a society to stomp out the hate. We need to promote inclusion and community. We need to tamp down the hateful rhetoric. And we especially need to reach out to those who are struggling. Plus, we need to continue to have open and honest dialogue. Thanks for giving me a couple of seconds to speak my mind. And now on to celebrating your incredible accomplishments from this weekend. All right, happy Monday, Coach. How are you doing? How was your birthday weekend?
In one word, fantastic. I mean, I'm still on cloud nine. I want to thank the RaceMob family, the Too Legit family, the running family in general, and my family overall. All of you played a role in making number 52, better than 51. So, and that's that's all I can ask for. Looking forward to the coming year, and the weekend started off fantastic, as we talked about in last week's RaceMob Weekly. The team completed the Mutt 50K. We netted over, on some watches, close to 33 plus miles. So it was Nicole's longest run ever. It was probably most of our longest runs since the beginning of 2020. It was a little cold in the beginning, but it warmed up. Beautiful skies, fantastic self-supported aid stations. We had team members who came out, Felicia, Jason, Shelly, Perul, so many team members took time from their busy schedules to come out and support us racers. We greatly appreciate it. This event was put on the map by Rebecca Hernandez, so thank you, Becky. We blame Becky for another ultra race in our back pocket. Again, Nicole's longest race of her running career, and just a good time overall. Fantastic fellowship. And the race director, Sylvie, came out and met us at the aid station, which was really great. She gave out the medals a little early to the anticipated finishers, and great energy. And we look forward to supporting her and her race series in the future as well. We may see her as a guest of some sort and being a collaborator in the future. So overall, to answer your question, KC, I had a blast. And you'll see some photos that will prove that I had a really good time.
yeah. You sent some photos over. I was surprised that you actually made it today. You know, that you're not just like hungover or hydration.
Man, so I'm living the dream, man. Living the dream. And my family, they had a surprise pop-up Zoom for Coach B, and my niece, who I paced to her very first 5K finish at the end of February, Bailey, put a video together that we all watched. And her mother and my other sister, who lives here in Salinas, and her son, Sion, the four of them did a 52 mile tribute run honoring my birthday. I had no idea. It was a complete surprise. They took the weekend to complete it. They showed their Strava clips, so it wasn't all hocus pocus. They put in the work, and I mean, who does that? I mean, it's one thing to do that for yourself, but to involve your other family members and to do it in honor of a sibling. And then they went on to share our Atlanta experience, and it was more than just a finish line experience. It was getting all the siblings together, and that sense of family and unity and communication and the positivity behind it, and how it is still permeating their lives, and they're out running, and one sister has joined a running group in Atlanta. My niece is enthusiastic about running. My mother, who talked about the last time I was in New Mexico, we got out and went on a walk, and now she's found a local trail that she continues to do on a regular basis. My brother talked about how running has played a role in his life and make sustaining our closeness. I mean, he's my best friend that way. So just great, man. Just so many reminders on how wonderful the running community is, how it supports fitness and family and fun, and live races are coming back. So much good stuff. As I look forward to the balance of this year and how RaceMob and Too Legit Fitness are going to play a key role in sharing our love of staying active.
Incredible, incredible. Yeah, and you just reminded me that my father-in-law just accumulated 365 days streak of walking every single day. So I know that we
Wow.
had recently passed the basically 1 year mark of the pandemic. I think he transferred some of that momentum into walking and making sure that he got out every day. And it's not always easy. It rains, it's hot in Houston, but every single day making it out there. Even the winter storms and everything, couldn't dissuade him from getting out there every single day. So 1,700 miles. Just want to say congratulations to Bob. He
That's
did
awesome.
an amazing job. Elaine, my mother-in-law, she also walking around her house every day. So not always outside, but he thinks even a longer streak of continually walking and getting after it. So it's just so important, the health side of things, getting your family into it. My mom also, back when we had those Amazon Prime Day deals, I got her one of these watches, and she's been walking over 10,000 steps every single day, usually over 20,000
Wow,
steps. And
that's
so
great,
the best gift that we can give to the people that we love sometimes is that gift of health and fitness and just awareness, and it takes just such small steps sometimes to just get out there. Just make sure that you're not sedentary, and it helps improve so much. So you see so much improvement just when you talk to them. Just those little things can do for them.
Yeah, man. We talk about it. Take control of your health before your health takes control of you.
Yeah.
And it doesn't take much to get active. And when you have a supportive community, and it can start right there in your own household. If you have a supportive, child, spouse, partner, or an accountability buddy, just getting outdoors. And hey, it's spring. The warm weather is out. Bluer skies, warmer temperatures. Lots of good reasons to get outdoors, and it does a heart and a body good.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. Well, I did want to get to one important subject that's kind of been weighing on me, and that is something that the running community has been helping a lot with, which is growing and raising awareness for stopping the Asian hate, right? And I think, unfortunately, the country experienced just another horrific event last week. In a city that you just recently visited in Atlanta, and growing up as an Asian American, you see it in spurts, especially growing up in Colorado, which is predominantly white. You see little bits of it, little pieces of it, but it's become so prevalent, especially within this last year, and especially in so many areas, even here in the Bay Area, where you are seeing hate crimes all throughout. So it's something that you worry about, especially me, worrying about my parents being out there in Colorado, older generation. So many Asians are meeker, right? Like, heads down. That's my parents. They are like a heads down, immigrated, work hard, don't do anything wrong. And it's so difficult to see so many of these incidents happening, so many of them being reported, but so many of them not being reported as well. And it's worrisome. That's all I can say is, help give a voice to those that may not be comfortable voicing it for themselves. Help if you see something out there, if you see people out there being disrespectful or, God forbid, actually being violent out there, step up and help those that are in need. I know that there are a number of activities. The Anti-Racist Club just had a run from Japantown to Chinatown, back to Japantown this last Saturday. Tremendous photos just to raise awareness and talk. We just talked to Joyce Lee this last week, and I know that she's been involved with a couple of different organizations helping to both raise awareness and funds. I think this March 26th is another day. So that's this Friday that runs will be happening all across the country just to raise awareness. And it's just something that we can do as a running community to, every run that you go out there and take, every step that you go and post out there on Instagram, it helps inspire other people, right? It's just something that is inspirational. It's something that we do. It's the hard work that we put in, and it's that community that we start to build. So do your part, help raise awareness, help make sure that we stomp out hate, because there's just no room in this world to be hateful.
I mean, yeah, Casey. I mean, couldn't have said it better. And we are swimming in these waters. Every day we wake up, we're conscious of that, conscious of perception, and being accepted, and the sense of stronger as one. And one voice, and being inclusive. As we talk about that with the RaceMob community, we are very fortunate living here on the West Coast in the Bay Area, very diverse community. But as you said, there are examples of racism and hate crimes even in this area. So, and we're doing our part to share, to give a greater sense of awareness, and to be a voice as well. So utilize your social media. We'll be seeing more of that between certainly RaceMob and Too Legit Fitness, and we will continue to keep pressing forward because there's no place for that. And we're fortunate that that we have a different administration that's not coming from national leadership. And it was good to see the president and vice president go to Georgia, go to Atlanta, and to speak to the Asian American community, and to express their condolences, and give a very clear and concise message that no, not acceptable under any circumstances. And we heard it all in 2019, 2020 from other individuals. So better days ahead, but it's going to continue to take work with purpose, and not just turning a blind eye.
And that's why I'm so thankful to be able to have these conversations with you. I think we talked about this even in the very first episode of our podcast way back when. Are we going to shy away from these issues, or are we going to have open dialogue, have open discussions, really just make sure that we leave the floor open for everybody to have a voice, and that we talk about the things that matter to us. So just thankful for you, thankful to be able to have these discussions as we can, and help raise awareness in any way possible, in any way that we can. So thank you for that.
Yeah.
Awesome. Wanted to also start giving shout outs to people. So a lot of, spring has come, a lot of fantastic races happening. The Mutt 50K, obviously we're going to have a ton of photos, images, everything from the incredible group that went out there and ran that 50K to raise money for animal shelters, for dog shelters as well. We also had Endorphin Dude out there braving the cold. He had a video out in hail in the cold weather, and braving it for a 100-miler that he finished this last weekend. I think the Lost Loco 100-miler. So incredible job, Endorphin Dude, who was our recent guest on the podcast. We had Mike Kafuzi running a Shamrock Shuffle in, I think, averaging 6 minutes and 52 seconds per mile. So congratulations, Mike. I know that was a goal race of his. So he'd been training all the way since the beginning of the year. We had our own Shamrock run over this last weekend, 5K, 10K. So many participants all throughout the Bay Area. So great job, Run Local. A lot of images that we will be able to post up here.
They had a couple of runners in Santa Cruz this past weekend. Alan, I believe, did the virtual Oakland half marathon in Santa Cruz, and we had two other members that I'm aware of. Arena and Kate knocked out the She Is Beautiful half marathon yesterday, in fact. So congratulations to all. Very active weekend for our local running community.
Absolutely. Yeah, that She Is Beautiful run. Just a fantastic event. I know I've gone down to just support it over the years. I know it is for women. We used to have a booth down there with RaceMob and with Run Local, so just to support the the amazing women, especially in this month of March. Just a fantastic event. So I'm glad to see that they are continuing to have that virtual event and have so many participants as well. Another event I just want to make sure that we give a shout out to was the Remember Rob 50K that Bree Lambert ran with a number of other ultra runners this past weekend as well. Congratulations, guys. I know Rob was a very, very close friend who passed away from cancer. And so it just speaks volume to the running community, the amount of impact that our races, again, can have to both raise awareness but inspire others. Amazing job, guys. And if you guys had your own race that we didn't get to, make sure that you tag RaceMob out there. We want to make sure that we highlight your events, your accomplishments, and make sure that we put those goals out there for you guys and help you guys connect with each other and meet with each other. So amazing job, guys. All right. And with that, I just want to get to new members. So new members on the site, new members up on the screen. Hello, all of you amazing folks. We are going to have a new member kickoff here in April 1st. So April 1st, you are all welcome to the new member kickoff. We'll send an invite this week to anybody who signed up here in the month of March, just so that we can get to know your name. Come to that meeting with goals for the month of April. And right after the new member kickoff, we're going to have our Zoom party with the rest of the RaceMob folks. So come on into the Zoom party. Also, bring your goals for the month of April. We want to make sure that we are helping you guys, holding you guys accountable to those goals. So just bring your goals to that meeting. We'll just ask you to post them in chat, or if we have enough people, we'll go around the room, state your goal. We just want to know what that is. And again, what we know is if you state your goal, if you say it out loud, you are, I think, 70% more likely to accomplish that goal. So just bring a goal to the table. Can't wait to meet you guys on April 1st. And with that, we also have birthdays. So birthdays up on the screen. Very special birthday happening this week. On Wednesday, my beautiful wife, Christina, it's her birthday. She's really been a major rock and a major source of support throughout the years with RaceMob. Waking up with me at 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning to go pitch a table and a booth to go help people, help inspire fitness around the Bay Area all those years ago. So thank you so much, Christina, and happy birthday to you. And we've got a couple of other birthdays, so just shout out to a couple of other folks: Sandra, Raphael, Christina, who was crazy fast, winner of, I think, the Silicon Valley Half Marathon back in September, and Larry. So happy birthday, guys. Happy birthday to all of you. All right. And question of the day, Coach, you want to give our audience the question of the day today?
Sure. Now that live racing we can see it on the horizon, what is your best race day tip? Share with the fellow RaceMob community. We want to know on race day, is it gear related? Is it nutrition related? Is it mindset related? What's your go-to secret sauce when you toe the line on race day? We want to know.
Awesome. And with that, just want to say thank you guys for tuning in for RaceMob Weekly, and we will catch you guys next week.